Yo, today there's something that's bothering me mentally. It's bothering me mentally. So check it out. This chicken dog, I'm gonna kill it, dog. It's fine. Anyway, there's something that's bothering me, and like, have you ever felt? Have you ever felt tired of doing a lot of things at the same time you're tired of not doing anything? I hope it's relatable. Last chance. Anyway, technically, there's some things that I wanna, mention because it's quite bad for my mental health and my emotional health. Cause check it out, they literally think like one thing when I wake up in the morning. Cause this is something. So yeah, you see, the first thing that I've been. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on with the storyline. You see, when I wake up in the morning, literally when I wake up in the morning, first and first, I literally grab my phone and go to social media and literally text people on WhatsApp, Instagram, and literally scroll through YouTube. This chicken is annoying. I'm gonna be scrolling on YouTube every day, like for hours in the morning when I just woke up, bruh. So it quite affected me with my, perspective on how I actually see life, on how I see life, right? So, for example, I literally compete with, social media things like the movies, how actually people are actually treating their girls or their boyfriends, right? So now is that my my dating life from how I've been experiencing a lot of things. My recent one is that she's expecting me to say certain things, right? And I'm expecting her to do certain things, right? So now is that there's a time where she asked me and she was like, "Bro, can I, can we go out and everything?" I was like, "You taking me out? I bet." Right? So in my brain, I was like, "You know what? Let me just grab some cash on me just in case if something happens." So fine, we go on a date, we order some food, fine, we're having some time and everything. When the waiter came and be like, "Can we, to take out the cash?" She looked at me, bruh. Already in my brain, I was like, of course. If I didn't bring cash, what was gonna happen? I just kept quiet. I was like, okay, fine. How much? Okay, I just check the price. Then I gave it to him. Right? Can you wait a second, though? I just have to deal with this. It quite took me a while to actually catch that chicken because you are wasted time, bro. So, anyways, so after the date, right? So I was talking to her. I was like, bro, why you acting like that? Because literally you asked me out, right? So why you want me to actually pay for things that you are asking for? Like when was gonna be the day where you actually take me out? She started tripping, dog. She said a lot of things. Then out of the blue, she started being angry because I'm expressing my emotions, dog. I'm expressing how I'm thinking on like I'm expressing what I'm thinking, right? So now, fine. I started, humbling myself. I was like, okay, I just go home, relax, continue with your life. I'm gonna call you when I'm home. Sharp. When I came home, I called her. She missed it. I called again. It says voicemail though, right? So at this point, I was like, okay, she's fine. She's mad. I'm gonna call her in the morning. Literally, when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna call her. So in the morning, I'm calling her. She doesn't answer the phone. I'm texting her. She doesn't answer. She blue ticks me, and she just leaves me in scene. So I was like, okay, let me see how long. Maybe let me just give her time in a way, right? Let me just give her time, not talking to her, just for her to actually think about herself. So I lasted like 1 week, 1 week, couple of days, 1 week, couple of days, right? So I texted her. I was like, "Hi, can I talk to you?" she just, leaves me like, she doesn't even check the message dog. She just, maybe seen it and just was like, this guy. So I'm calling her. I was like, bro, answer the phone, right? So she ended up answering the phone, right? I was like, bro, what you doing, dog? Why are you tripping for, dog? Because you're the one who started all this. Then she was like, like literally, this was a reaction. So the only thing I was like, okay, fine. What are you expecting from me? She keeps quiet, right? What do you want from me? She keeps quiet. So is there anything you want to say? She keeps quiet. Then I was like, you know what? Let me just shut it, dog. I switched off the call. Then a couple of hours later, I was like, I sent her a text. It was quite almost like a speech, right? So I was like, yo, baby, honestly, I ain't gonna, okay, I cannot go details. I can't go details to detail, right? But the only thing that I've said is that I appreciate that, you do give me time and everything, but what you're doing right here, it's BS. I ain't gonna lie, it's BS. Like out of the roof. You feel me? So the only thing I just told is that whenever you feel like I'm overwhelming to you, just tell me. We're gonna set everything out, and we're gonna see our both ways. We're gonna separate our both ways. Is it? I hope. Please correct me when it comes to my English. You never know. So yeah. So then today, like today, I think what time? I think at 1300 dog, right? She called. I was like, "Hi, how you doing?" I give a positive, positive manner, like positive energy. Then she was acting actually cool though. She was acting cool. Then I was like, "Ah, you good? Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Sharp, sharp, sharp." Then I was like, "Ish, bro, I have to go somewhere. So please call me later on." She was like, "No, call me." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna call. But if I'm not calling, call me." Right? She was like, "I bet I'm gonna call you within like maybe an hour." Right now it's like I don't even want to mention the time though. Like it's almost to 1700 though. So I'm still waiting for the call because I don't you know I cannot be calling all the time and letting her be because it's rare for her to actually call me, right? So okay, I'm actually moving out of the topic because I just realized I moved out of. Isn't it that chicken dog? You made me out of. Okay, okay. Where was I? Where? Oh yeah, my dopamine dog, my social media problem. I don't even know what I've said at front, but I'm still gonna explain it so that you can understand. You see, the more I stay on social media, my dopamine literally goes up to the point I forget about the important stuff, right? I compare myself with the social media life, right? I wear expensive clothes, chains, you know, watches. I even buy an expensive phone. But literally, I just decided to buy a normal phone this time. Just at least to have quality so that I can express my emotions to y'all. You feel me? Got you, bros. You feel me? Yeah. So, anyways, the more I keep on, like competing with social media, my dopamine goes high because I'm seeing a lot of things on social media to the point I forget about my important stuff like my goals. What are my situation at home? What am I supposed to be doing so that I could like maintain my situation, right? So the only thing I'm just doing right now is that I'm trying by all means to actually reduce my habit, my addiction of social media, dog. Me being online all the time. And I should be sorry. I don't know what I've been drinking. Yeah, that could drink, but it's fine. So anyways, the more I keep on being on social media, right? I should reduce that because the more I stick to that, I start consuming a lot of things and put it on my brain to the point it changes my perspective, right? So I should reduce that. At the same time, I should stick more on my personal goals, like that dopamine, right? Because literally, a lot of people are here, though, but they're not supposed to be here. Because the more you hear, that means maybe you're retired or anything. Like literally, though, if you're an old person, you've worked hard your whole life. I ain't gonna lie, though, it's not a problem to stay there, though, because the only thing you just gotta face is, you know, yourself, because you're just watching social media with your family every day. You're retired, you're old. Shut out, man. But to us young men in specific, because I don't even know how females work, you feel. But what I know is that we should stick here, though. The more we stay here is the more we're gonna focus on our goals, discipline, responsibilities, constancies, on what you're gonna be supposed to be facing all the time. So only thing I'm saying is that don't focus on a lot of things on social media, because social media can lie to you on your face, dog. You know, they can lie to you on your face. Because the more you stick to that, they're gonna, influence you. It's like people, bad people. They're gonna try to influence you to buy, maybe, let's say, bro, give me 20,000 so that I could, buy weed so that you can test it out. You feel. It's bad, dog. It's bad. Do not get influenced that fast, dog. You should actually challenge the person and be like, why do you want me to smoke? Why should I even give you 20 rand? Because I'm not interested in smoking. Like, you can challenge about, you can say anything, bro. That's the thing, bro. But, bro, the more you get older, the more you get more problems. The more you get problems, the more you have to discipline yourself to actually do better, so that by the end of the day, before you retire, you should at least have something that's going to keep you alive and your family alive and satisfied and more happier than before. Because it's crazy, bro. Like, even I myself, I'm not saying I'm a professional, guys. I am not a professional advisor. I am not a professional expert when it comes to life experiences. I'm still a kid. I'm still on my 20s, bro. I'm still young 20s, dog. I'm still starting out. So don't take me seriously to that point. I'm just expressing my thoughts and my emotions, you know guys. Hope you like this video. If you relate, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button, so that you can be notified the next time I post. And share the video and send me your thoughts in the comments section. You feel me? Have a good day.